everybody, Canadian Motogal here, and I would like to do today a little bit of a showcase of the kind of gear I wear when we start to get the cooler weather in north central British Columbia. And when I talk about the cooler weather, I generally will ride and still commute to about 4 degrees Celsius, and anything at that or lower, I usually just park the bike and drive the big suburban beast instead. I'm always cold, so even if it's like 16 degrees Celsius out, I still make sure I'm wearing a base layer and I'm pretty toasty. Given I also do the majority of my riding is on the highway or secondary highways, so definitely a little bit chillier than if I was just booting around town doing 50 kilometers an hour or less. Enjoying every last bit of summer. That's got to be a bit chilly. And here I'm being a big wimp and I've got my heated liner on. I've got like base layers on. My fall riding lineup for today is my Alpinestars SMX6 waterproof boots, which I really like. They're definitely not warm enough, so I usually do wear a pair of good like Merino wool socks, and that definitely helps a lot. There's really not a lot of airflow in these boots, so it does actually keep my feet warm enough, like I said, up to about 4 degrees Celsius. Next thing on my lineup is I did just buy new gear, and I also did get the matching trousers that go with that. And excellent job on the shipping and great price on a clearance sale through Dual Sport Plus in Ontario, and they were just absolutely great to deal with. I talked to an order via the phone and super helpful, and so a big shout out and a big thank you to them. I definitely will keep you guys on my list of where to order from online for my Canadian shopping riding experience. I also am wearing a Merino wool Icebreaker 260 base layer top and just a pair of base layer pants under my trousers. I'm wearing my 65 watt heated jacket from Warm and Safe. It is absolutely amazing. Probably the best purchase I've ever made, and it totally can extend my riding season and also gives me a bit of a heads up in the spring riding when the weather's pretty cool. Even with the Canadian-American exchange rate, it was totally worth the buy and really reasonable pricing. So I got that on their outlet site, and the 65 watts I find for myself works absolutely perfectly. I really think I'm happy with that. I don't foresee a need to have to upgrade to the 90 watt liner at this point. I'm not sure if I will in the future, but for now, I find it's totally adequate. I also am wearing, and this I would not consider to be my colder weather riding gear. I definitely am on the search for a better pair of gloves, but I am wearing my SP2 Alpinestars leather gloves. And you can see with the knuckle protection in a size small, my hands are pretty tiny, and went right with the sizing chart, and it was totally spot on. Next thing on my riding lineup is I am wearing a silk weight Balaclava, and definitely that helps with the cooler weather. And I'm actually even looking for a neck gaiter because as you know, when it gets cooler out, definitely the neck, when it gets cool, you lose so much heat from that. I am wearing my Shoei RF1200 helmet. The reason I say it comprises part of my colder weather gear is simply because it doesn't move a ton of air if I don't have the vents open. So it does absolutely work pretty good for me. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed my little snapshot here. And of course, if you have any questions about any of the gear that I've discussed, or what my experience was with the sizing or shopping online, as I ordered all of this through Canada, like I said, except my warm and safe liner. Thanks.